another Barcelona video. I'm currently running the Barcelona, Everton and Man United ones together, so you'll see quite a few of them coming out together. But let me know if you want to see anything else, if you want to see a different team, or if you're enjoying one of these, you want to see more of one of the series, just let me know, please. And remember to like and subscribe. Well, you can see we put a sneaky inquiry in for Messi, but to be honest, at 37, with respect to him, I don't think we really need him at Barcelona. As you can see, the facilities are great, capacity is low because they're doing some work on the stadium, but we're going back there next year, so it'll be back up to almost 100,000 capacity at the Camp Nou. Season preview, a preview to finish second. It's clearly a two-horse race now. Atletico Madrid seem to have dropped off the pace. Big split as well between Real and us there. So they've got 6 players and we've got 5, and the media dream 11. Decent, really good projection actually. So we are going to be making money. Still 500 million in debt. Decent transfer budget, so potential to make some more signings, but although I don't think we need to. I think we've done enough already. Started bringing in quite a few youngsters, seeing how they get on. So we brought in treble for 21.5 million, who I think could be a really good player. Wonder kid already. I think he's going to be a star. Barca's in on loan with an option to buy, I believe. See how he progresses. Brought in Rooney Bargi. Really good player, 9.75 million. Peter Ginny, only 17, 3.1 million. Mosquera for 20 million from Valencia. I think he's really good. We'll probably loan him out. I think we already have loaned him out, sorry, to get some game time. Mokoko in. We've got Pecinovic in. Who, again, I think he could be a really good player. Massive as well. Just a handful. Yeah. Morgala in there from Juventus, 4.6 million. He looks a really good player as well. He's on 19. Katanic from Dynamo, 20-year-old, for 1.5 million. I think that's a steal. And Hendrick, who we know is a star on this game. Already won the kid, 18 years old. He's going to be a great signing, I think, for us. Loaned out quite a few players. We need to get them some game time. We've sold... Right, what happened here is we've sold Dembele, Lewandowski, Garcia, Sheldrup's gone out on loan. Basically, they all kicked off because I wouldn't sell Lewandowski, which seems strange because he's probably our best player. So I just thought, let's just get rid of them all. I can't be bothered with them all complaining. Dembele, Garcia, they're not the best players in our team. So we can get by without them. It's a shame to lose Lewandowski, but he was old. We've got treble coming through, Hendrick. We've got Tammy Abraham, so we'll be okay. And Sheldrup I still really like, but I've loaned him out because I don't want him here for this season. As you can see, we've got a pretty easy start to the season until we get to Real Madrid. So we'll see how we get on there. This is the team that we're starting with, a lot of youngsters on the bench. For our game against Huesca, we've got Carnesecchi in goal, Balde Silva, Araujo, Porro, Scalvini, Bellingham, Pedri, Gavi, Abraham, Fati. We're playing 4-2-4, which I think is the formation we're going to go with this season. We'll see. But yeah, I really like this formation. I think if we can get it working for us after a few games of playing it, it'll score ridiculous amounts of goals, and I think we'll do really well. The problem we'll have is Real Madrid are going to win pretty much every game as well, so we've almost got to be flawless, haven't we, like we were last season. Let's get into this game against Huesca. Should be an easy win for us, hopefully. Here we go. Not really a strong Huesca team, is it? So we've got to be favourites. Scalvini in midfield's a bit strange, I know, but I just wanted to fit him in somewhere. There's Gavi with a free kick. We scrambled it home with Tammy Abraham. The main man up front now. Now Lewandowski's left. Silva there into Bellingham. I mean, we know he's a great player, but he looks ridiculously good now in this game. Ansu Fati, it's a good save. Got a corner here. Pedro Porro. Quite a big team now, actually. Scalvini in midfield, Tammy up front. Bellingham's good in the air. We're having all the shots here. They haven't had a shot yet. We're not having quite as much possession as I thought we would, especially at home. But Gavi and Araujo, he just heads that over. He's a threat from those corners, probably our biggest threat. Just playing it around at the back. It's quite nice, I think, having Gavi drop in there just to keep possession a little bit. It's such an attacking lineup. There's Gavi though. Smashes that in. What a great goal. I forget he's only 20, I think, so he's still going to get better, and he's already world class. I think Pedri 21, I think, 22. Bellingham's young. This team's going to be together for a long time, actually. Ansu Fati, he's in. Smash that near the near post, brilliant. I'd like to see him progress this season. He is getting better, but I've seen some games where he just doesn't quite develop as you want. Three 0 already, only 27 minutes in. Looks like this tactic is working, but then again, it's Barcelona. We're playing against Huesca. I could have played any tactic and probably gotten a win. Kaneseki, possibly his first touch. Looking for Abraham but can't find him. There's no one up front. They're just trying to get it out of their defence, aren't they? Incredibly defensive lineup from Huesca. Pedri into Tammy. It's a lovely header from Tammy. They still haven't had a shot. Our possession's climbing a bit, so growing into this game, it seems as well. Actually, seems to be playing better the longer it's going on. Just constant pressure on them. Plus, when you've got the energy of Bellingham in midfield, you can play, I think, with two in there. Tempted to try Gavi in there, get some more of the attack players, give Tresoldi or Hendrick some time further up the pitch, but we'll see. That maybe how we develop as the season goes on. Then you've got the choice of Scalvini or Silva at the back, possibly Scalvini, and I'm not impressed with Balde as well as a left back. I don't know why, but he doesn't seem to be playing that well. Got the youngsters at Paul Wanner from Bayern Munich, who looks a really good player. He can play left back. He's an option. I've got Rafinha, who can a little bit play left back, but he was left wing back, wasn't he, for us last season? So there's options, but Balde is our only recognised left back, so really we need him to step up. Potter on amazing running there. Tammy, lovely finish. 47 minutes in, 5-0. They've had one shot, 0.01 XG. I'm not sure you get much more dominant than this. It's a great tactic, honestly. I mean, you'll see me play around with this tactic a little bit as the season goes on, probably. But just give it a go. 4-2-4 is ridiculous this season, I think. And what I would do personally is I would set your tactic up 4-2-4, use my kind of out of possession, counter press, counter, all that sort of stuff, the defensive line, keep that the same, and then just do whatever you think with the mentality, the in possession stuff, and the kind of player roles. Have a play around with them, see what works best for your team. Let's make some changes. Here we go, we got Paul Warner again at left back. Koundé, I mean, Koundé is a great player, isn't he? I mean, he'll probably play more right back than centre back, but great player to come off the bench. We'll give a few of these youngsters some game time. I mean, Rafinha is probably going to get a little bit upset because he's on the bench. Tempted to give him more game time at left back. Let me know what you think. Would you do that? Especially with Balde not playing very well. Warner's young and not really a natural left back. As you probably noticed if you watched any of my videos, I do tend to play the odd player in some weird positions and train them into some new positions, just to kind of shoehorn them into the team. Well, I suppose you want your best players on the pitch, don't you? So makes a little bit of sense to me, maybe. A justification for it. Well, we've been all over this. They've had 2 shots and 0.02 XG. And they were 2 shots on target. They must have just been like the halfway line or something. We're getting a penalty here. Normally do when it looks like that. Yeah, penalty awarded. No Kessie on the pitch, so I don't know who's taking this. Vecinovic maybe? Or Rafinha steps up. Smashes it down the middle. He just goes in. I think you're starting to see more varied penalties as well. You see the Panenka sometimes. I think they've done a bit of work on that in the match engine. But that's an incredible start to the season. 6-0, completely dominant. They were never going to score. Brilliant performance. What I'll do is I will get on to the next game and I'll show you that. We're away against them. Should be an okay game for us. Tammy, Fati, Pedri, Gavi, Scalvini, Bellingham, Balde, Silva, Raujo, Porro, Garnasecki. You can see we're messing around a little bit with the roles, the player roles, to see if we can get the best out of some of the players. That'll probably keep changing until I can find something that really works. Although we're coming off a 6-0 win, so don't need to make drastic changes, do we? Surely with that kind of form, going into playing Villarreal, who were not as good as they were in the past, we should be heavy favourites here. Let's get into this game. Got some decent players though, haven't they? Pino, Danjuma, Moreno, Torres. Not a bad team actually. mind a couple of those players. Not a lot happening early on. But we've got a corner in the 10th minute. Porro whips it in. Tammy getting onto it. Oh, Bellingham's in there. Thought we'd scrambled it in, but no, they're giving a free kick. They're having a lot of possession, so we need to look at that. Thought we'd have more possession, but maybe we're just attacking that quickly. Porro with a free kick. Crosses that in. Just gone wide. We're having all the chances though. We've had one shot, 2 shots now. Only 0.13 XG, so it must be from quite a distance out. But yeah, not as dominant as we were against Huesca. We might have to look to switch this up soon. Playing well with a better team, but not getting enough clear-cut chances at all. I mean, Balde again, just playing rubbish. And Pedri and Gavi, again, I've kind of put them in, but not in their best roles ever. I think, like I was saying, the last game, we'll possibly look to put Gavi in the midfield with Bellingham. So this must possibly looks a little bit weird that I'm seemingly going more defensive, but my thinking here is, can I keep the ball better, build the attacks better, hopefully get more clear-cut chances and get Balde further forward. We tried a higher defensive line, much higher, it didn't seem to work. Let's see if this makes any difference. Can't be any worse. And instantly Villarreal have got the ball on the attack. Scalvini dives in, a bit dangerous. But we win it back. Pedri onto Tammy. Scrambling it out there to Gavi. Porro to go past him there, but he's not for some reason. Look, it's alright, Gavi's still got it. Into Bellingham. Scalvini. Just recycling it back to Silva. Decent build up, isn't it? Bellingham into Fatty. Oh, Fatty smashes that in. Great goal, that. Lovely build up. Hopefully that shows it works a little bit, having those midfielders a bit deeper, just like I say, maintaining the attacks. Maybe not getting counter-attacked on so much. Might help our possession as well. Only 1-0 though, we do need another goal. Almost that time to make some changes though. Maybe freshen it up. Porro's on the ball. Back to Gavi. What's happened there? We got a penalty. We've been awarded a penalty. He's stepping up Tammy possibly. Go Tammy Abraham from the spot. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Brilliant penalty. That's the second goal we needed. I could be wrong, but I don't think we look like we'll concede 2 goals, so no, I think we just need to freshen the team up a little bit. Hopefully cruise through for the victory. Koundé on, yeah, I do like Koundé right back actually. But Porro's brilliant, so much better attacking than him. could see us using Koundé against better teams, better defensively. Rafinha looking to get in. Slightly strange finish. They're saying he struck it ferociously. I'm not sure about that. It's going to switch these roles around a little bit. I know it seems a bit strange when Rafinha's just scored, but I think that's where they want to play. To be fair, the midfield too, the front line have all been brilliant. I mean, defence has, because they haven't really given Villarreal a chance, but I need to look into the tactic and see how I can get more control in the game, higher average ratings for those defenders, and I think this could be a really good tactic to go on. Hopefully win some trophies this season, win the treble, that's the aim. Silva, Karaseki. Just building it up from the back. It's only 10 minutes to go. We're in control. We've got out here with Koundé. Bellingham's just ridiculously good. Easily the best midfielder in the game. I mean, there's some great ones, isn't there? Like, I think I alluded to it in a past video with some of the Real Madrid ones. Actually, I really do like Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Valverde. They're brilliant. Obviously, we've got Gavi, Pedri. I just think Bellingham's a class above. He can do the defensive and the attacking side. Great tackle from Koundé. Bellingham over the top there for Fatty, but he loses out. Warner rings it back through to Tammy. You get past him. Can. Not many in the box. But is that another penalty? Another chance for Tammy to step up, get a hat trick. It's been given. Dubious decision apparently, but we'll take it. Can Tammy get it in? Oh, it's a great save from Rully. Man. That would have only been his second goal as well. Sorry, I thought he had two, but no, he's only got one. Tammy today. Koundé, Bellingham, Kessie and Ansu Fati, unlucky. Playing really well. Away from home, which shouldn't be underestimated. I know it's Villarreal, but it's not easy away from home on FM23. Your team just plays drastically worse. Oh, there we go. There's the fourth Bellingham. Oh, well, is it? VAR getting involved. All awarded 4-0. Barcelona away at Villarreal. Brilliant performance. I think we look better with the two midfielders sitting a little bit deeper, maintaining the attacks rather than just smashing forward maybe. So let's see how we get on with a game against Getafe. We've won the first two games, so have Real Madrid, but we got a goal difference of 10, which is ridiculous. 10 goals, non-conceded. But Real Madrid look ominously good. Tammy Abraham topping the goal score and Porro with the assists. This is the team: Tammy, Fati, Pedri, Gavi, Scalvini, Bellingham, Balde, Silva, Araujo, Porro, Karaseki. Karaseki's looked really good in goal actually. He hasn't had a lot to do yet, but he's not Ter Stegen class, but he's a lot younger. I think he's going to prove to be a good signing, hopefully. away at Getafe should be a win for us, but away games, I'm never that confident with them. If we're at home, I think 99% of the time we win this game. I mean, that is not the strongest Getafe team. So we should be okay, but let's see. Maybe I've jinxed us there. As you can see, we've started with those midfielders sitting a bit deeper. Seemed to work in the last game. Still playing around with some of the player roles and little bits to try and optimise his tactic, I suppose, for want of a better word. I think the disappointing thing at the moment with his tactic is that lack of possession, that lack of almost just constantly having the ball and putting the team under pressure. If I can add that to this tactic, we could have a very, very good season. Silva, they're getting forward. Is that a penalty? We're getting a lot of them at the moment. Although Tammy missed his last one. I think it's been awarded. Yeah, Tammy's stepping up. Smashes it in this time. We do have Kessie on the bench. I think it's 19 at penalties, so he would be our penalty taker if he actually played every game. But it's a good start anyhow, at least. Not a lot else happened this half so far. They've just had all the possession but done absolutely nothing with it. So they must just be sitting loads of players behind the ball and just holding the ball. Which I suppose when you're playing this Barcelona team isn't the worst tactic. Balde's in here. What has he done there? He needs to cut that back. I mean, they're saying Balde's done brilliantly there, but I'm not a fan of his, actually. To be fair, in real life, I think he looks really good. I think on this game, they haven't quite given him good enough technical abilities. Tammy almost getting one there. At half time, they've had 2 shots, 1 on target. But they're having all the possession, 64% possession currently. That's against Barcelona, that's impressive alone, even if they don't win the game. We need to look at that. We need to be winning that ball back a lot quicker. Gavin or Araujo, brilliant goal. Just makes us comfortable now, I think. Balde wins it back to kind of Seki. Just building up from the back, which I don't mind. Just keep the ball a little bit. Don't have to smash it forward all the time. To be fair, it's the 3rd game of the season. Maybe it just takes a little while, doesn't it, to get used to the tactic as well. It's Tammy. Lovely. Tammy smashing that in. Brilliant goal. Second of the game, he's scoring lots of goals. He always does, to be fair. I think that was one of the reasons I wasn't too upset about Lewandowski leaving, although it would have been nice to have both of them up front smashing goals in. But the other thing is, Lewandowski's got a PSG. I mean, how much game time is he going to get there? I mean, I'd play him, obviously, but will PSG? Oh, that's lovely. Porro across to Pedri. 4-0. This is starting to look very comfortable. Although we haven't had possession, it feels like we've just worn Getafe down a bit. starting to make some changes. Get Trasoldi on, who I'm interested to see. He's already 3-star. I think 5-star potential. He's only 19. We'll get a penalty taker Kessie on. Step up that defensive line a little bit. Maybe that's the reason we're not having a lot of possession. So let's see if that can make a difference. See if we can get above 40% before the end of the game. But to be fair, another great performance really from us. 4-0 at the moment. Tammy in there, Hendrick to Pedri. Should have scored, I think. But yeah, really good performance. I think this tactic is so close to being perfect, really, for want of a better word. Like, I think we have that slightly higher defensive line. Keep that the same with the counter and the counter pressing. And then we just tweaking player roles up front and what we're doing there. And then I think we're perfect. Get to a point where we're the ones controlling the game as well as doing all the attacking. But give this tactic a go, honestly. It is a brilliant tactic. It is the best I've used on FM23. You've seen me do the 3 at the back, which is really good as well, I think. So if you've got the players for that, give that a go. But honestly, if you can get your players into this tactic, give it a go. It works very well. And let me know how you get on. I'd love to see how you're playing your saves. Have you improved on this tactic? Have you got a better tactic? I'd love to know. Do you want to see me try any different types of tactics? I've done the strikerless one. Do you want to see anything more of that? Do you want to see any sort of tactics? Just let me know, please. And I'll see you in the next one.